We surfing markets, baby, waves crashing hard. No crystal ball, just toss, we dodging the shards. Ocean's the game, we traders riding the swell. Wait for the trading, now you have the intel.
Let's go! Markets in ocean, we waiting through the chop. Candlesticks dancing, we watching where it stops. Bull waves rising, bears pulling it back. Fibonacci levels, yeah, waiting to react. Fake gurus say they know what will happen only after the fact. If it was true, we'd all stack racks. Probabilities king, we playing the odds. They barnacles slowing down, new traders just start the pods. Stop loss tight, risk management is key. Successful traders learn the hard way, now have the highest degree.
You can't control the wave.
Ooh, let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. Wild traders jumping quick, let them move, let it come to you, the setup's true. Patience is power, now the trade breaks through. Ride the wave, watch the trend, now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the wave.
Crypto's a tsunami, it's wild, it's raw. Trading can be like a puzzle, 10,000 piece jigsaw. FOMO's a siren, trying to make us go deaf. But we stay patient, taking a deep breath.
Charts our compass, price action our guide. Crossing the signals, we prepping to ride. No wave, no trade, we chilling on shore. Read each portfolios like stepping on a claymore. Bulls get cocky, bears cry in the rain. Emotional roller coaster, but we gripping the chain. Wait for the trade to ride the wave, no stress. We learning every day, that's how we finesse.
You can't control the wave.
Ooh, let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. Wild traders jumping quick, let them move, let it come to you, the setup's true. Patience is power, now the trade breaks through. Ride the wave, watch the trend, now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the wave.
Ocean don't care about your bags or your dreams. Waves keep crashing, gotta ride with our team.
Be patient, let the market decide. Wait for the trade, let it go.
If traders knew what will happen, we'd all be rich. But we serve probabilities, they be giving a sales pitch.
If traders knew what will happen, we'd all be rich. But we serve probabilities, they be giving a sales pitch.
Probabilities king, we playing the odds. Fake gurus be barnacles, just start the pods. Slowing down, new traders watching their portfolio concave. We only have probabilities, you can't control the waves.
That's right, guys. If we knew what was going to happen, we'd all be rich. We would all be rich, but we don't know what's going to happen. And that's why we have to trade level by level. So speaking about level by level, let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, and 1. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it is your time, it's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where I do not blow smoke up your butt. I have nothing to sell you. I want to get rich with you, not because of you. There are so many people out there that it's just crazy. Matter of fact, I was watching this guy yesterday where he was basically exposing scammers. And I said, you might want to look into this particular person. If you know, you know. But there's a lot of grifters out there. What's a grifter? A grifter is somebody very charismatic. They pretty much, base their stuff off of emotions, clapping and hollering and all right, guys. And, what they're doing is they're producing dopamines in your brain, making you feel good. And if anybody says anything remotely negative, then they get removed and they get banned. So you literally have an echo chamber, which is not good. You want, basically the reality of trading, in my opinion. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. We're looking at the crypto bubbles. This is on the hourly time frame. We have green, Does this mean Bitcoin is going up? Possible. It's nothing too crazy though. 1.9%, 1%, 1.8%. Nothing too crazy. Let's go on the daily. Ooh, doggy. On the daily, we had a lot of downs. 7.5% for Radium. Virtuals 4.7%. And then we had some that are going up. So we're having a lot of chop. This is telling me overall, the market, chop city. Some are moving, some aren't. If you see one that is moving, in my opinion, it's not good or not wise to jump into something that's already gone up 20, 30% because there's nothing else that's moving. So more than likely that one might come down or at least run out of steam pretty soon. Doesn't mean that it will, but pretty soon. This one, white, has been going up the past like 3 days. If y'all want to see any of these coins for potential short or long, let me know. Or any coin in for that matter, let me know. All right. So let us go to the fear and greed index. So let's go ahead and refresh this. Let's refresh it one more time. Let's go to the crypto part. We're at 64. Just the other day, we were at 50. Now we're at 64, just because Bitcoin's kind of coming up, in my opinion. Let's go to the heat map. And for the heat map, let's go ahead and do this. Let's put this over here. Oh yeah, I'm also streaming on Twitch. I'm also streaming on Twitch. So let me go ahead and refresh the page. That way, hopefully, if anybody asks questions there, hopefully I can answer that as well. Let's go to this. And where am I at? All right. So right now we're looking at the 24-hour heat map. And this is saying where the liquidations are at. So we do have some liquidity right here, about 45 million, just over 45 million at 104.947. Then we have a lot up here, a lot of liquidations up here. But we also have several liquidations down here, 30 million, 21 million, 34 million. And all these add up. Let's go to the 12-hour time frame. And on the 12-hour time frame, you can see this a little bit better as far as zooming in. We have all this liquidation up here, 38.96 million, 45 million above us and below us. Now, the question that I believe everybody should ask is, are we going to go up or down? That's a great question. I don't know. Well, Joe, how do you have a group or whatever if you don't even know? I don't know. We are literally at the mercy of price action. But what I do know is that price cannot go here or even here without breaking this level. It's impossible. Price cannot come down here without breaking this level. This is why I trade. This is why I mentor level by level. Granted, we have to know the overall trend, but we trade level by level. And I believe that's the best way to trade, because just because we have liquidations up top or in the bottom, that doesn't mean that price will go there. It could potentially, and then fake everybody out, start coming down. When it comes down, it's creating liquidity on its way down. As it goes up, it's creating liquidity on its way up. And I find it so freaking hilarious. All the people that talk about liquidations and liquidity, where they're saying that, you know, oh, well, it's going to come up here for this liquidity. And it starts coming down. Well, now it's not coming up there anymore. Now it's, you know, coming down here for this liquidity. So just trade level by level, in my opinion. All right, so let's go ahead and catch up with the chat. So the chat has been kind of going bonkers. So let's go ahead and check the chat really quick. Let's see here. We got Tech Man in the house. What's up, Tech Man? Appreciate you for being here. Let's see here. Dilung in the house. What's up, Dilung? Appreciate you. Time to learn. Yes, put your trading helmets on. My man. My man. See here, we got an abbreviation. Don't know what that means, but you know, I guess. Let's see here. Oh, didn't get redirected. Oh, Caesar in the house. What's up, Caesar? Long time no talk, man. Long time no talk. Caesar is one of my really good buddies from a long time ago, from the last cycle. We're pretty much like the Three Musketeers. Caesar and then one of my other buddies. We've done ventures together where we've pretty much put a lot of capital up, and we did some things. We did some things as far as, you know, getting into ICOs or IDOs or whatever you call them nowadays. But we did a lot of fun stuff and a lot of trust. See here, Jesse says they just have to get updated, if I'm being honest, and ban the advertisements such as before. When if you're referring to YouTube, they don't care. See, if you know, you know. Is that what it stands for? If you know, you know. Wow. I did not know that's what that was. Hey, if you know, you know. And that's what it stands for. Wow, okay. Jason in the house. What's up, Jason? Appreciate you, man, being here. So once again, instead of paying a mentor $99 an hour, ask me questions. I would, and if I don't know it, I'll let you know. Instead of paying a mentor to join their paid group to learn how to trade, we show you that here for free. Now, do I have a paid group? Yes, of course I do. Don't be silly. Here is my paid group. If you want to join, you don't join this to learn. Now, granted, you will learn faster. I have to say that, but I mean, because it's true. But you get, when you do this, you get access to me. This is what you're paying for. You're not paying to learn how to trade. You do that here every day. Show up, ask me questions, ask me about charts. We're going to make you money, not financial advice, but we are going to make you money. Then, if you want access to me, literally almost 24/7, then you join the group. We have a monthly service as well, but that one's a little bit, here you save a lot of money if you do this. So you can read all that. I'm not going to bore you to death with it. But since I have nothing to sell you, I can be very honest with you. And I believe if I had something to sell you, I would be honest, but not as honest, because I'm trying to sell you something. I don't do that. Let's see here. Now let's go ahead and look at Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin. Now with Bitcoin, it's very important. And I went on a pretty good rant just a few minutes ago on Crypto Coin Mindset's channel in reference to everybody else who does, technical analysis. They will literally spend 15-20 minutes talking about what already happened. Look right here. It went to our fib level and it tapped it and it came down. We knew it was going to come up. I was watching. People were saying that right here on this candle. They knew it was going to go up. It went to their fib level, blah, blah, blah. And the very next day it came down, took it all the way and then some. And I'm watching them to see if they knew it was going to come down due to their fib levels. Quiet. I didn't even hear crickets. It was so quiet. And then, of course, once it does this, and now they're talking after the fact. Oh, well, it came down to this level and blah, blah, blah. And literally spending 15-20 minutes on nothing. On nothing. I want to know, how can I make money? If you like that, put a one in the chat. Like, how can you make money? Don't tell me what already happened and what I woulda, shoulda, coulda, would have done. Tell me, or at least show me what your thought process is on this current position or market so that I can know what I might look for. Put a +1 if you like that. Put a 0 if you want me to tell you what already happened, which everybody does that. And it's they should be politicians because they're saying a whole bunch of nothing, in my opinion. This is why a lot of people don't like me, because I call it like it is. I really do. It is what it is. Let's see here. Wes says, much love, Joe and everyone. Yes, indeed. Rant. Yes, got a bunch of ones in the chat. Very nice, guys. Very nice. All right. So what we're doing, yesterday, we were looking at this, and we were kind of just looking and seeing what might potentially, what's wrong with my mouse? Come on, mouse. What might potentially happen. We're over here. I was saying it might come up to this level, this fib level, then come down, decision point. Sure enough, price went up. Guess what happened to this level? Came down, our decision point, and came up, and then now it broke this low. So again, I don't know what's going to happen. I kind of have a good possibility of what might happen, but I don't know what's gonna. If I knew, man, I'd be rich. I wouldn't have to do anything but just trade once, maybe a week, because I knew, but I don't know. Here, we broke this level. So what does this tell me based off of all the teachings I do? Oh, watch out. I broke this level. We don't want it to break this level. We definitely don't want it to break this level. And we for sure don't want it to break this level. These are all steps. So it broke this level, not good. Came down, broke this level, not good. Now I'm thinking, this is my newly thought process. We might come up to maybe here, the top of this box, to come down. If we have a chance of going up, we're gonna come up right here. So let's go ahead and do our decision point. Here's our decision point. It's the size of this. That's our decision point right there. But at the current moment, you know, the price, depending on what could happen. Now, I do have on the thumbnail a possible bear trap. And this is really because right now, all the shorts are getting enticed. They're man, that's looking really good. I'm looking at shorting right now. If you're not already in a short, it's a lot of chop though. It really is. It's a lot of chop. And let's see here. I do think that we might. So this is our low. This potentially is our higher low. To where now we may be coming up. Now, in order for my thought process, and this is why I'm teaching all this stuff. In order for my thought process of it going up, the only way it can happen is if we break above this level right here. This is the only way it can happen. There is no way that we could go up here if we don't break this. This is why we trade level by level. I mean, it's literally that non-complicated. You don't see me saying, oh, well, this is a magnet and this is another magnet and this. So now you're like, oh crap, I have like 8 magnets on my chart. Which way is it gonna go? And then if it does go up to your magnet, well, you see, Joe, there are magnets. No, I cannot explain to you. I mean, if you keep on eating the glue, you're gonna keep on eating the glue. There's nothing more I can say on that. There are no magnets. But if you want to eat the glue, man. I'm telling you right now, there are no magnets. Okay. Hold on. Let's think about this. Because yesterday I was watching a show, and there are some people that really love to kind of make fun of me because, and it's in a fun way. It's not like I'm not gonna make a song about them. We'll just put it that way. But it's in a fun, poking way. They are under the delusion that there are magnets. The only magnet is on TradingView. Now, let's just go into pretend land. Let's say this is our PLC or our 200 moving average or whatever you use as a magnet. And let's say price is here. And this is a resistance or support level. And price is up here. Now, let's just say that price breaks down, and this right here is our magnet. This is what everybody says. Oh, look at this magnet. This is the PLC. This is the value area low. This is the 200 moving average, whatever it is. Let's just for a moment go in the delusional world of magnets. And well, it broke this level. Shoot, man, I'm going to put all of my money in, and I'm not going to 100x it. I'm not going to 100x leverage because that would be irresponsible. I'm going to 90x leverage because I'm being responsible, and I'm going to do a short. Would you advise this? Because, well, this is a magnet. This is where the price will get drawn down to, because your mentor, who you absolutely love, whether it's because they have a greater following, whether they have greater personality, whatever it is, maybe they're just successful, whatever it is, you believe your mentor says that this is either a magnet or it acts as a magnet, why don't I just go 90x? 90x leverage. It broke my support. Here is the magnet. Why don't we all do that? Why? Because nobody knows what the price is going to do. We have probabilities of what might happen, but we don't know what will happen. Can you imagine that if we knew this was a 100% guarantee that we are going to win? Can you imagine our success rate? Just think about that. There are no magnets in crypto. There's a higher likelihood that it might come down here, but it could also find support here and then do this. Now it broke this level. We're entering the trade. Boom, done. We don't know what's going to happen. So for everybody who thinks that there is a magnet, I would challenge you to go 90x leverage every time it breaks a level to go to your magnet. I challenge you on that. There are no magnets. All right, I'm done with that rant. Joe, you got a lot of rants today. I got a lot of stress, guys. I got a lot of stress. All right, moving on. Reset chart view. Let's go. All right. So I do think that we potentially, let's go back to the, okay, we're on the 1 hour. Came down here. We did this lower. I think we're going to roll over. I mean, we could come up here and roll over, but I think we're about to roll over. And then roll over and hopefully maybe come up. Like I wouldn't know for sure unless we broke this level right here. It's like, oh, it looks like we're going for a potential bear trap. But if we break now this level down here, I really do think we're gonna bounce. If we break this level, then heck, man, we're let's go. You know, where's your magnet at? Let me go trade on your magnet. Because now what we're doing is more than likely, we're entering the danger zone. If we break this level, below this level equals danger zone. Tom Cruise, get out of here. Danger zone, crash and burn. But this is when we go short, and we go short with pretty decent amount. Because there's a strong chance we might, I don't know, go to 91 to maybe 89-ish. We'll see. All right. Let me look at the chat really quick, see if anybody disagrees with my magnet speech. And if you do, that's great. I would love to have a dialogue with you. If you like people who talk about what already happened for 15, 20 minutes and not what might happen, I don't know what to say. Let's see. Dylan says, question, if you have time, Joe, with the fib retracement tool, have you checked the fib low based on log scale? What does it do? So for the log scale, it goes based off of percentage. Regular scale goes off of price. So whenever you're doing, now that's a great question. For me, if we're doing longer term trades, and I actually asked this question to somebody else, and I was just kind of seeing because what they do is they only trade on logarithmic. That's it. They only trade on logarithmic. And for me, so how do I put this? I want to do fast trades. I want to do trades within, a few days, maybe a week. Now, if I was looking for trades longer than a week, then I would use the log scale, because the log scale, it goes based off of percentage rather than the actual price. I hope this makes sense. And if it doesn't, I mean, you can just, let's hide everything. Let's just hide everything. Let's double click here so it hides everything. Let's go to the daily time frame. Now, as you can see here, you know, this is based off of money. This is based off of price. This is based off of price. So as it's coming up, you know, the price, of course, coming up too. It's probably a horrible explanation. Where's my, oh, it's right here. You can't see it. I'm in the way of it. But let me see if I can bring this up. Right here. So this right here, I'm going to click on this. So I'm going to bring this back down. Bring it up a little bit so you can see the dates. So I'm going to click on that. And then now it's on regular, or you can do it logarithmic. Now here it hits percentage, and I never clicked on it, so I'm assuming this is percent, but I never clicked on this. But here's logarithmic. You click on logarithmic, and it actually does this in based off of percent, so more fits on the actual page versus the price. Let's go to a weekly. Now, if you wanted to, you could do your fib retracement. Let's just do a fib. Everything's gonna get here, but you can, you know, just do a fib retracement, just random spot. You can come over here, go to style, the very bottom-ish area. It's right here. Can you see it? Fib levels based on log scale. If you're gonna do this, you might as well just chart on log scale, in my opinion. And the numbers are slightly going to be different, but since I'm trading not long term, I don't use log scale. Log scale, I actually have a video. This video, I believe, is extremely important for everybody to watch. And this video will actually, you go to my channel, of course, go to the magnet tool, type in log, and then enter. It's this very first one. I explain the difference between logarithmic and regular. I show you how to do it on the chart. I go over Bitcoin, what I think all-time high is going to be. But I explain at the very beginning the difference between logarithmic and regular. But it's basically, this one shows you for logarithmic is mainly for longer term investments because you're dealing with percentage versus something you just want to swing trade, which you would go for the price because your levels will be different. So hopefully that helps. Oh, let me go ahead and put this in the chat. Copy. Copy. Put it in the chat. You make sure it went through. Yes and yes. Okay. But yeah, so that's a great question. Absolutely great question. But for me, I just go on the regular. I go on the regular. Now, when looking at Bitcoin, so on this one, this is all of my drawings and everything else. This is how I got from that video, how I got all of my, a lot of math involved in this, man. It took me hours and hours and hours to do this. But on here, I have it under, let's see, do I still have it? Yeah, I still have it under logarithmic. Move your head. I still have it under logarithmic. Because this is longer term. This is not something I'm just looking to trade. This is longer term investment type stuff. Great question. Let's go to the 1 hour. Any questions, comments, concerns, issues? Let's see here. Going down the list. Okay. Going down the list. Bullish on Parade. What's up, buddy? Monthly green dot on Ethereum. I'm gonna buy all the dips with my allowance. Hey, there you go. Let's check out Ethereum. Oh, this was a question that I had. Man, this is a great question that I had yesterday in reference to how much leverage should I use. So if you want, just fast forward to this part and watch that. Very informative, in my opinion. All right, let's go to ETH. Let's go to, you said monthly. Double click. Double click. Green dot, yeah. See, monthly green dot on Ethereum. I'm gonna buy the dips, yeah. So whenever, okay, how do I say this? When it comes to the green dots and red dots, for fun, if y'all want, y'all can just ask me, Joe, do you think this monthly time frame has a green dot? I'm gonna look at this candle and say yes. And I'm gonna say money flow is coming in, and I'm gonna say there's a green dot. But Joe, how can you tell? Well, there's a green candle. That's how I can tell. But yeah. BC Port Corp knows about money flow because for me, money flow was coming down and then it started coming up because I can see it. Money flow coming down, then going up. But BC, he explained it like a different way. And I was like, BC, you need to make a video. BC Port Corp, you need to make a video on that because I need to watch that like a lot of times because that sounded really, really smart. And if I can use that, that'd be great. Hey, we have Caesar asking for Poe. Yeah, definitely, man. Let's write that one down and let me go down the list, see if I have any other ones. Okay. And on the weekly, I'll tell you that the green dot started happening right about here. Green dot started happening right about here. And the money flow started coming in right about here. Money flow was doing this number and then started curving and bloop. Joe, how do you know this? Are you like a genius? No. Oh, this is looking very toppy. Let's look at Ethereum really quick. This is looking very toppy. Joe, didn't you buy that course? That course that talks about ranges? This isn't a range. Okay. Man, this looks gross. It looks gross. Man. I'm actually going to put an alert down here so I can short. See, set alert. Shorts. Question mark. I don't know. I mean, it could go up. And of course, all the range traders out there, they will say, you want to short here. You want to long here. You want to short here. You want to long here. Join my group. I will show you how to trade. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. What if we long here? Let's say we long here and we come up and we sell. Let me do on a smaller time frame. That way this thing won't like bug the crap out of me. Let's go to a 4 hour. Okay. So let's just draw this out, all right? Let's say here's our neckline. We enter the trade. It comes up. We sell. Beautiful. We short. Comes down. It finds support here. Let's just draw it all the way across. Find support and you're shorting. And now it comes up and bloop. Oh, well, this is when we should have been shorting. There was a divergence and now they're looking at excuses why it didn't work. Trading ranges is very difficult because more than likely by the time you spot them, they're already getting ready to get out of the range, whether it's above or below. Give you a heads up. You don't believe me? Well, listen to your other mentor. And hopefully you win. Hopefully you win. Could you do a long here? Sure. Will it go up? Possible if the market gets better. Do I know the market will get better? I don't know. But I just know that this looks extremely toppy. This looks beautiful for a distribution schematic, I'm gonna say, I don't even know, 1, 2, I'm just gonna say schematic 14, just so I can sound smart. But I don't know. Because on one of them, it's like the spring, but it's the opposite way. So I don't think this will qualify for this, but I mean, you can see high, higher, high, higher, high, great. Then this right here, not looking too good. Let's actually adjust this a little bit. Let's do our mid-level and see if we can get, oh, perfect. Look at that. Perfect. Look at that. Perfect. 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 Okay. So what I think might happen if Bitcoin does start coming down, because again, everything's kind of Bitcoin related right now, we might see something like this. Bloop. If that happens, I'm ready. Now, if we get a break, because again, we've seen Bitcoin do the same similar thing, man, I'm really behind on chat. If we break this level, then we can start looking for a potential long. We don't want to have a bias of, oh, well, it's going to go down because my magnet tool says whatever. No. Joe, can you stop talking about the magnet? No, can you stop talking about the magnet? Yes. Yeah, so that's what I think. Now, this will only happen if we start breaking these levels. This level, then we have this nice area to go to. This very weak, this little zone right here, very weak zone. But for it to go up, well, then we need to break, this level, hit here, hopefully get a support bounce, and then let's go. Now everything's moving. So that's my thought process. All right. Let's see here. Eat the glue. Yeah, I'm just trying to help you guys. But a lot of people, and that's why people, like, I've noticed my numbers. I'm not even looking at my numbers, because if I see my numbers, I'm going to say, you know what, bye, see ya. But that's why a lot of people that used to watch me, they don't watch me anymore. Why? Because I'm telling them to remove their blinders, because they have mentors that they've been watching for years, maybe even, and they love them. They love the personality. They're very successful, et cetera, but they're using wrong terminology that could destroy traders. And well, people don't like me for that reason. And I'm literally trying to help you. I'm telling you that if you eat this ink from the pen, it's going to make you sick. I don't know, my mentor eats the ink all day, and then you eat it too. It's like, dude, I'm telling you right now, man. But again, never trust me, verify. See here, got a nice volume indicator if anyone wants to check it out. Oh yeah, definitely. I'd have to go back into the chat and check it. Let's go over here. Let's check it out. Let's check it out together. It says AI Megatron. Love it. And this is a volume indicator. I love volume. Volume is people buying and selling. Very important. So I'm not sure what this is. But here it gives the information. Machine learning. Everybody, if you could do me a favor and smash this little rocket ship, because this really does help. So smash the rocket ship. That shows support. So definitely do that. K Diggity's the one who did this. Let me know, Jesse. Did K Diggity do this? So I'm gonna wait for Jesse's response. Is this the creator of it? K Diggity, my man. That's pretty cool. So I will leave that up here. All right. Let's see here. Going down with the chats. Okay, Diggity listed it. Okay. Yeah, so everybody make sure to smash that rocket ship. That does help. Jim says, news articles already coming out with 5-figure price prediction for ETH. A little too greedy. Yeah, a little too greedy. Magnets. I like to use log for only higher time frames, like weekly or monthly. Exactly. Because when you're on, and so Jim, and I always hype up Jim a lot. Jim is very smart. Very smart. If I'm in a lot of different streams and he just brings straight up alpha. I'm not sure how long he's been trading, but I can tell that he is very experienced. And so just listen to the logic behind what he's saying. I use log for only higher time frames, like the weekly, the monthly. So whenever we're looking at the 1 hour, 15 minute, we're looking for trades, they're swing trades, 3 to 5 days. Whenever we're looking for like a daily time frame, we're looking at something that can play out several weeks, maybe several months. When we're looking at something on the weekly or the monthly, we're looking for an extended period of time, because again, it takes a long time to create, well, it takes a week to create a weekly candle. And you have to have several weekly candles to print a pattern or show a pivot or whatever you're looking for. So whenever you're doing a weekly or a monthly time frame, you're looking for a larger and extended period of time for your potential targets to hit. And this is really great for investments. And that's when the log is used. And Jim hit it right on the head right there. Just to smooth out the volatility, right? Because the volatility is all the price going up and down versus the percentage. So short time frames, using log has wrecked me. There you go. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Jim, for that very nice wisdom. Let's see here, going down the list. Heading out, my friend. Yeah, no problem, man. Appreciate you greatly for being here. You're the best. Thank you for the CCM raid. Thank you so much for that. Hey, we got Food's Money in the house. What's up, Food's Money? Sounds familiar to Heiken Ashi candles. What sounds familiar to the Heiken Ashi candles? I don't know. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't like it the Dutchie. Just because it excludes everybody. It's just etiquette. Thank you, Crypto Coin Mindset. You're the best, man. Dylan says, have you seen the video and chart on log scale? Just didn't understand why the fib would change. Yeah, still change. It'll change slightly, very so slightly. I mean, let's just look. Let's just look. So we're gonna do this, and this is just random spots. This is not like an actual spot. So let's look at these levels, and let's actually hide the price action. Nope, wrong way. Let's go here and just actually hide the price action. So let's go to hide. Okay, so we can't see anything. All we can see is this. So this is all we can see. These are the levels right here. So now let's go ahead and click on this. Let's go to this. Let's move this over. And let's go to the very bottom. And if we click on it, how come nothing's happening? Maybe I need to have the picture. Maybe I need to not hide it. Okay, so let's try this again. I'm all the way down to the bottom. Nope, it's not letting me do it. Maybe I gotta have it down here somewhere. Now let me try. It's not me. Click it. Am I on log already? No, in regular. I don't know. I don't know why I can't click it. Fib levels based on log scale. I don't know. But I would assume that they would move slightly. That's what I would assume. Maybe I have to click on the price action, maybe. So click and click, it snaps in place. And now? It's too much. Nope, not letting me click it. I don't know why. I'm not in replay mode or anything. I don't know. See here, Gold Miner James, CCM Ray, yes indeed. Okay, going on the list. Steve says, hey Joe, how was your weekend? Weekend was great, very productive. I actually did a lot of yard work this weekend, like a lot. I started on Friday, did a whole bunch Saturday, and a whole bunch Sunday. So yard looking sharp. If I had a homeowners association, I think I might just get first place. Yeah, it looks really good. I'm very happy with it. Very happy. A lot of work too. There's more work that I could do, and I might do some more later on today. I like it. So here, what do you think about poll? Yeah, let's get to poll. Okay, see here. Range traders, buy plus sell at the same time. Yeah. Now, granted, that's how I made most of my money, was range trading when I first started. And man, I nailed it. I don't know if it was luck or what, but I mean, it coming to the top, I'd sell it. Coming down to the bottom, I'd buy it. Come up to I didn't know about leverage at that time. And I come to the top, I'd sell it. Come to the bottom, I'd buy it. And I would do that until it broke out. And it's like, okay, let me go long now. Yeah, I made a lot of money doing it. Like, dude, the majority of my money was range trading when I first started. And then everything went up from there. It's crazy. You see here. Going down the list. Oh, you need to change it to log first. My chart? Well, that doesn't make any sense. Log. See how it adjusted it slightly? From here to here. Use fib levels based on log scale. So I'm confused now because I'm already on log scale. Oh. Okay. So I'm on log scale, but this is doing it based off of price. That's what it's doing. Let me know if that makes sense. So when I'm pulling this fib, there is my confusion also. Okay. Yeah. So what it's doing is, since we're on log scale and it's based off of percentage, not based off of price. But when we do the fib retracement, this fib retracement is automatically set to price. So in order for us to have the log scale and this in log, we need to click this to be log. So now this is based off a percentage as well. That's what it's doing. That makes sense. Okay. Because when we automatically pull this, even though we're in log formats for the chart, the math on the pull is based off of price. That makes sense. Okay. So when you click on this, it adjusts it to the log. So if you do use log and you're using this tool, you want to make sure that your measurement is in log as well. Let me know if that made sense, Dylan. Okay. So let me get rid of this. Make sure that I'm not in log. And then delete this because this is not needed. Okay. Let's see here. Yum, yum. Oh, I haven't had food yet. I gotta run an errand. I have food here. I ate me some lasagna yesterday. Oh my gosh. But what I want is, man, I want Mexican food. I miss San Antonio so much. Man, you guys have no idea. I mean, I miss San Antonio so much. The place I used to live, literally across the street, was a Mexican restaurant, a little hole-in-the-wall Mexican restaurant. I would call them up. I would say I want X, Y, and Z. They said, okay. It'd be ready in about 10 minutes. I said, awesome. I would leave my house in exactly like 10 minutes. It would take me driving maybe 2 minutes to get there. Maybe. All I had to do was literally cross the street to get there, go to the drive-thru, let them know that I didn't order already, go pay for it, get my food. I was literally back at the house within under 10 minutes. On average was about 6 minutes. Homemade tortillas. Oh my gosh. The one that still had that powder, the flour on it. If you've never had a tortilla that had the flour still on it, you don't know what real homemade tortillas are. You really don't. And here I'm in Georgia. Story time. Here I'm in Georgia. There's 2 Mexican restaurants that are okay, but man, nothing like San Antonio. And the tortillas, man. There's one Mexican restaurant that has sopapillas. I know. I always put an extra pa in there. Sopapillas? I don't know. Sopas? I don't know. No, that's a soup. Anyway. So I was like, oh man, they have sopapillas. Awesome. So I go in and order it, and well, they bring out, it's a flat tortilla that's been fried, and that's not a sopapilla, that's a munuelo. And anyway, the people there, they're very Mexican. And I said, man, this is funny. This is not a sopapilla, it's a munuelo. And the dude kind of like chuckles. I said, oh, I get it. You got a bunch of white people here. They don't know the difference. They're like, yeah. All right, moving on. Sorry about that. It was a little bit of story time. And see here. So hopefully that clarified it as far as the thing. Let me know. Okay, going down the list. Ooh, roast beef. Man. It's expensive, roast beef. I have a story, but for another time. Let's see here. Kate Diggity in the house. Yeah. So shared that indicator, and I told everybody to smash that rocket ship because that shows support. So everybody, and I smashed it. I smashed that rocket ship. Yeah, that's right. Where the links out? Yeah, I gotta check it out. I gotta see what it is. See here. It does. Just found it strange. I chart the big picture timeline on log to get the key areas. Look regular, short term. See if it works. Okay, awesome, man. All right, so let us look at Poe. That's gonna be the only one, and then we would call it a show. I'm going to look. I'm gonna look. I have to look. I haven't looked all show. Okay, not bad. Not bad. So we're looking at Poe. This is Polygon. Let's go to the daily. We're looking at the daily. We did lose our support. Let's go here to our magnet tool. Let's identify our support level. Let's make sure we got it on the candle body close, and we did. Awesome work. Let's go and make this white. Okay, right now we're underneath it. So first I would just wait. I would wait for us to break above 0.21809. And let's go to the 4-hour time frame. So in the 4-hour, we can see that we have a nice little range, a box. Beautiful little box right here. let's get rid of this midline. The midline is holding true, but let me just adjust the midline. Fine. Let's do the midline. Let's do it like this and like this. Okay. And let's bring this over. Bring it over one more time. So right now it's actually bouncing off of this midline. Can y'all see that? It's holding this midline. What is the percentage? For this one, I'm waiting for short. From here to here, oh, that's nothing. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to actually set an alert about 13% away from the current price action. And I'll set my alert right here. Set alert. I'm not actually going to do the alert, but you would do this as the next step. You would do create, and then it would set the alert. Now, what you want to do is you want to wait. What you really want to do is you want to see higher highs. So this is kind of what you want to see. The alert goes off. Awesome. You get into the trade. Just know that we may come down to do something like this. But I definitely set an alert for the entry. Now, as far as the short goes, well, I wouldn't short unless it broke this level right here. 0.19903 is where I'd have my alert. And then, if so, then what we could do is we could more than likely target around here. 0.1837. Well, let me just do it like this. Our target could be about here, and then our next target could be about here, and then our next target could be about here. Again, follow the crosshairs. So all these will be targets. And this one, dang it, I should have just done it in green. So let me delete these. So the next one, and again, this is just estimates. It's nothing here, and that's if we went short. Let's see here. Just says mean market cipher Z. Oh, Jesse's giving us some alpha with some indicators. So let's do that one too. So market cipher Z. So we'd have to, and again, smash the rocket ship, guys. That really helps show support. Okay, Diggity, can you make videos on how to use these? That would be helpful. SMA. That's pretty cool. I like it. They look very easy to read. I just need to know what it is. And then, uh-oh, something happened. Something happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I didn't do it. I don't know. You might want to contact them. Contact the customer service on the lower right-hand corner. There's a chat assistant. No, I clicked on this next one. And this one, smash the like, smash that rocket ship, guys, show support. Optimus Prime. I like the names. I really like the names. Looks kind of the same a little bit. I don't know. I'd have to check. I would love to see like videos on how to use these. I'm more of a video guy. Like, I'm not so much into reading. don't like reading. Reading for nerds. No, buddy. See here. Caesar says, thanks, man. Oh, thank you, Caesar. I wasn't sure you were still here or not. Appreciate you. Yes. Okay. Is market cipher B more or less? Okay. Awesome. Okay. Okay. Okay, very nice. As means don't have to. Very nice. I like it. All right, guys. Well, thank you, Kate Diggity, and thank you, Jesse, for sharing the links to this. And everybody who does click on the links, make sure to definitely hit that rocket ship, because again, it does help support just getting more information out there. So definitely do that. I do thank you guys very much. And let us look at, let's do jungle tactics. Let's do, no, wait, let's do the intro again, because I do like the intro song. So we'll do the intro again. I do thank you guys very much. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated patterns, memorization, all that stuff. Who needs that? Level by level is what we do here. I do thank you guys very much. Listen to the song, listen to the words, and let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.
We surfing markets, baby. Waves crashing hard. No crystal ball, just toss, we dodging the shards. Ocean's the game, we traders riding the swell. Wait for the trading, now you have the intel.
Let's go! Markets in ocean, we waiting through the chop. Candlesticks dancing, we watching where it stops. Bull waves rising, bears pulling it back. Fibonacci levels, yeah, waiting to react. Fake gurus say they know what will happen only after the fact. If it was true, we'd all stack racks. Probabilities king, we playing the odds. They barnacles slowing down, new traders just off the pods. Stop loss tight, risk management is key. Successful traders learn the hard way, now have the highest degree.
You can't control the wave.
Ooh, let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. Wild traders jumping quick, let them, ooh, let it come to you, the setup's true. Patience is power, now the trade breaks through. Ride the wave, watch the trend, now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the wave.
Crypto's a tsunami, it's wild, it's raw. Trading can be like a puzzle, 10,000 piece jigsaw. FOMO's a siren, trying to make us go deaf. But we stay patient, taking a deep breath. Charts our compass, price action our guide. Crossing the signals, we prepping to ride. No wave, no trade, we chillin' on shore. Read each portfolios like stepping on a claymore. Bulls get cocky, bears cry in the rain. Emotional roller coaster, but we gripping the chain. Wait for the trade to ride the wave, no stress. We learning every day, that's how we finesse.
You can't control the wave.
Ooh, let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. Wild traders jumping quick, let them, ooh, let it come to you, you the setup's true. Patience is power, now the trade breaks through. Ride the wave, watch the trend, now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the wave.
Ocean don't care about your bags or your dreams. Waves keep crashing, gotta ride with our team.
Be patient, let the market decide. Wait for the trade, let it go.
If traders knew what will happen, we'd all be rich. But we serve probabilities, they be giving us.
That's right, guys. If we knew what would happen, we'd all be rich. If we knew that there were magnets, then it was going to go there for sure. We'd all be rich. I mean, just think about it. We would all be rich. We would all have winning trades if there were magnets. There are no magnets. I have to stress this. There are no magnets. Thank you, guys. All we have is probabilities. That's all we have. We can't control the waves. We can't control the market. all we can do is pretty much see the probabilities and go from there. Price can change at any moment. We are at the mercy of price action. For more information, or for more songs, really, definitely check out anywhere you can find music. You have, you know, all these places. Amazon, just say, Alexa, play songs by Trade Intuition, and you'll be jamming out to my songs. All right, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, as always, let's make this money. There are no magnets. Take care.